And clearly, this is a well-rounded striker who has some legit wrestling chops versus a really, really good grappler who can strike, right? And I'm talking about Fili versus Algeo. Now, the money line has Fili as a small favorite, -125, +105 comeback for Algeo here. I think that this is a matter of paths to victory, if I'm being fair. And the path to victory for Bill Algeo, I think there's one that's most prevalent over all of them, and that is, can you wrestle Andre Fili, put him on his back, make him play jiu-jitsu, and just win out on control time? I think that's the most fair assessment. What do you think?
I think so, and I even think the odds makers agree. If you look at that +175 decision victory, I believe that's what they're thinking with that ground control time.
Yeah.
I'm with you right there, because I was expecting a little bit closer odds for that TKO, because just in the way Andre Fili fights and his pass and all the the way he likes to scrap, and sometimes he can get a little overzealous, but that's kind of crazy, man. I think the odds makers are right there with you on that control time on the ground.
Absolutely. And Fili, he can control you too on the ground. I think Fili's a better wrestler, and I think Algeo is a little bit of a better overall grappler, if that makes sense, right? I could be completely wrong on that one. I hope I'm not, because obviously I watch film, you know what I mean? So it's like, yeah, I hope I'm not wrong about that. But I do think Andre Fili, where he's most dangerous is his length, man. He's long. He has a long jab. He has a nice calf kick, right? And he's willing to sit there and be patient in his fights, man. And that's one of the things that I like most about him. So when you take a look at the reach, 1-inch reach advantage for Fili. It's nothing fantastic. He is an inch shorter than Bill Algeo, so they're going to be kind of evenly matched right here. When you're looking at significant strikes landed per minute, Algeo does have the favorite. So like numbers-wise, on paper, it does look like Algeo should be the favorite in this matchup, and he should get the job done. But if you look at just kind of like past history and all that stuff, you're going to look at Herbert Burns, that last win. AJ, we can kind of say there's, I mean, do we even need to say anything on that?
I give Algeo credit, but I think that was more of a Herbert Burns issue than anything.
Okay, I understood. And then listen, look at the fight before that, the very fantastic Joe Anderson Brito, right, who has the win against Andre Fili. What do? You outpace the man. You say gas tank? No. You don't got a gas tank. We're gonna outpace you. Javi Ramos, or Ricardo Ramos, excuse me. You lose to a decision. Ramos is legit. Spike Carlisle, you get the win, and Ricardo Lamas, I believe, you take the L to. Now for Andre Fili, if we're taking a look at some of these fights, right? Yes, you got the no contest against Daniel Pineda. What happened there, AJ? What was the no contest for again? The eye poke?
Accidental eye poke.
Accidental eye poke. All right, you lose to Bryce Mitchell. And that was a rough loss. I'm just going to leave. That was a rough loss. But that's Doug Nasty right there, right? You got a split decision win against Charles Air Jourdain. AJ, talk to me, my man. Given the way that Jourdain has performed as of late, how big is that to you?
Big.
Yes.
And it might, I mean, if you go on in your revisionist history, you could say, this is a rough one. Charles Jourdain could have won the fight, a split decision. Sometimes he always loses those. So there's X's and O's to be had on that one. But either way, that win ages very, very well with how much growth Charles Jourdain has had and how long sustained Andre Fili has been up at this level, man.
Absolutely. And you know what? This is the whole entire thing that won me over for Andre Fili. Yes, this is going to be a close fight, but I think that Andre Fili is going to have a lot of success here because if you just look at strength of schedule, which I very firmly believe in, right? It's going to be path to victory, strength of schedule, and technical analysis. Those are your three cogs in terms of wagering, right? You know what I mean? Throwing wagers on a fight. You look at the losses. Joe Anderson Brito. Okay, yeah, that was a rough one, right? You got stiffed. It was what it was. Before that, Bryce Mitchell, Sadiq Youssef, Michael Johnson, Calvin Cater, Yair Rodriguez. I mean, come on, bro. Max Holloway. What are we talking about? Your losses are to literally the best of the best out there available, aside from Joe Anderson Brito, who is going to soon prove why he's so dangerous. I like Andre Fili here, man. I think the experience is accumulated, and I think if he's rolling, he's rolling. If he's not, he's not, and it is what it is. But when he's rolling, he's dangerous. I like a decision here, Andre Fili. I think he gets the job done, and I'm taking the over, of course, because I'm going decision. Now, Algeo gets it done. How does he get it done? How do you see it, AJ?
Well, I'm kind of, it's strange enough because I'm kind of on the same vein you are, man. Why I chose Algeo is because I think he's more of a dog. And at the same point, sometimes Andre Fili can underperform. So all those names you listed off, the Calvin Caters, the Michael Johnsons, the Yair Rodriguez, all those are fighters that Andre Fili has lost to. So sometimes in those fights, he's fighting somebody, Dennis Bermudez, Art Lobov, that's a good one as well, though. I mean, he did beat Arm Lobov as well. But Miles Journey, so all these people, they're not exactly cream of the crop fighters that he beats. So sometimes he can underperform, he can fight to his ability. So there's different ways in which Andre Fili can do, but he needs this win bad, which can be good or bad for the pressure of Andre Fili. So why I picked Algeo is just he's more of a dog in this one. He has a little bit more momentum going forward. He's a little bit more ways in which he can, not necessarily ways in which he can get the fight done, but clear path to victory is a hard one too, because Andre Fili, I feel like, is the better fighter here. But I feel like Algeo, like I said, dog, pressure going for him, momentum, all those kind of things. And I'm kind of hoping Andre Fili underperforms a little bit, to be honest, because this is going to be a good fight. There's a reason that he is the underdog, because Andre Fili is a hell of a scrapper. Me personally, man, I'm with the what we were talking about before with the dominance.
Oh yeah,
Algeo is mean in a dominant position on the ground. I'm taking that plus 175 decision. Could he finish Fili? Yeah, but I'm giving Fili a little bit more credit. I'm going with the decision, plus 175 for Algeo.
100%. Fair play. Over and under is 2.5, and they like the over here, so we might be onto something. And with that being said, that is your fight right there. That is going to be a fun fight. Now,